If you're an expert or entrepreneur, you probably already invested in some sort of manifesting money course. Maybe you're following the manifestation abundance gurus online, and you're noticing that despite you putting in the work, despite you knowing the techniques, the meditations, you're not really seeing a difference. You're not really seeing a result at the end of the month. I'm here to tell you that it's not necessarily your fault and that the majority of techniques, the knowledge that is being shared right now in terms of manifesting money is wrong because there's something missing. You might be wondering, who the hell is this guy? I've never heard of you. It's the first time I'm seeing you. Why should I believe you compared to all of these YouTubers, these experts who have a lot of experience, who have the results to back up whatever they're teaching? And you might be right to think that, but I'm going to share with you my experience, and you can you can decide for yourself whether this is relevant to you or not. But what I can tell you is that when I learned the truth about what it actually takes for these techniques, these meditations to work for you, things drastically changed both in my day, in how I feel during the day, and also in my business. And the same happened for my clients. So this might be exactly what you're missing right now in terms of the manifestation techniques, in terms of the results that you're expecting from the programs, or even from watching online videos on YouTube on the topic. So stick with me. I invested also in a mindset program, but really the focus, the core of it is not necessarily the mindset, but it's more around the aspect of manifestation, right? Manifesting your reality, how you want it, how you actually want it. And I was surprised to see that not very many people get the desired results or the progress that they actually expect from the program. And I couldn't really put my finger on why that was happening until a few months later. So this was my experience with the manifestation program. Started the program, very excited, high level of belief that that was going to help me. So I was doing the rituals, right? I studied, I devoured the course, and then I was doing the rituals every day. Not actually not all of them, kind of like 60-70%, right? And I already saw a boost in my income like 2 months later. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, Bogdan, it's actually working. What are you talking about? Are you just, did you just clickbait me into watching this video? What are you doing? So before you click off, I did see a boost in my income, but then I didn't. The following month was so-and-so. Then the following month was close to zero. Then the following month was close to zero as well. So I was like, what is happening? What was happening was that I stopped doing the rituals. And now you might be, well, Bogdan, that's on you. Yes, correct. It is on me. But here's why. I realized why I stopped doing those rituals. And the answer might really, really surprise you. And it might feel extremely familiar. I woke up in the morning with this thought. And I was like, wow. I still have this thought in the back of my head that I don't deserve success. I'm still doubting myself sometimes. And when it hit me, it's like, wow, that's exactly the issue. And my history was so clear to me because I've been studying this stuff for years. I mean, this is not my first manifestation program that I invest in. I bought other courses on manifestation. So what would inevitably happen was I would do the rituals for a few days, get disappointed, and then like, well, or even a few weeks, get disappointed, and then I would stop doing the rituals. But think about it. If I was 100% confident, right? Or right now, you, let's say, right? If you were 100% confident, both of us, right? That we can make business work, of course we're going to do everything in our power to make it work, right? If we believe that we deserve success, of course we're going to do the rituals. Of course we're not going to skip a day, right? Or at least do our best to complete most of them. It's never be like not doing the thing that makes you money, be it the physical or be it the metaphysical. You would never skip it because it's like, of course I'm gonna make money. Of course, I deserve for this to happen. So of course I'm gonna do this thing. But that's what's missing in most manifestation programs, from my experience. What also needs to be done is cure imposter syndrome. If you feel like an imposter, if you feel like a fraud, guess what? With more success, you're just gonna feel more like a fraud, right? It's like, it's one thing to have 100 people tell you you're amazing and you not believing it, feeling like you're going to be found out, and then having, let's say, 50,000 people or 100,000 people or 1,000,000 people thinking you were amazing and you still not feeling like you're good enough, right? You need to let go of that feeling of not being good enough first. The self-doubt, the idea that you don't deserve to be successful, that you don't deserve anything. That's the feeling that I grew up with personally. I felt like I deserved nothing of the things that I wanted, even though I did, because I worked hard for it, and it was almost impossible for me to celebrate a win, right? That's what's missing in these manifestation programs. You need to deal with these weights, these shadows from your past, from your history, that are really staggering you, that are really holding you back from fully using this wisdom, these tools. Because there's nothing wrong with the tools, honestly speaking, right? But why is it, like, if the tools are so great, why is it that we don't use them? Because we don't believe in our ability to build a beautiful house. So we leave the tools aside and they just gather dust, and we falsely believe that, oh, I know, I just don't have the right tools. Let me go to the hardware store and buy some new ones. If I buy this new shiny electric tool, I'll finally build a house. But then you still have that belief that I don't deserve a great house. I'm not able to build a great house. That's the same for your business, right? That's exactly the same thing. So what's really missing is having this deeper understanding of what's really going on. Because from my experience, a lot of the manifestation courses are too much into the do, but not so much into the why. Why are you not doing it? If this is making sense. What is really required is a combination, or even worse, right? Most people believe that if you just do the meditations or do the rituals, that's enough, right? It's never going to be enough. It's like without action, without confident action rather, the manifestation techniques, the meditations, are never going to amount to anything. Are they? And you know that to be true. You need both yin and yang. So most courses, most coaches, they just focus on either the yin or the yang. Either to take action, just do it, discipline, work ethic, get it done by any means necessary, right? That's not how it works. That's imbalance. Imagine a fighter constantly trying to knock the other person out and being like super aggressive. The other fighter, who is a lot more experienced, they just dodge. They wait for the person to get tired out, and when they're tired, like, bam, it just takes one punch and they're out. That's not the way, right? Just constantly attacking all the time. Same as being too meditative, too ritualistic, right? Too trapped into the rituals and hoping that that's going to magically fix things. Still an imbalance, right? Just like the fighter just waiting and being very defensive and never like countering, never attacking. Like, not even Floyd Mayweather is constantly defending. He's fighting back sometimes as well, right? Or was, rather. He's kind of retired. You need both. You need a balance of yin and yang. You need to think like a shaman and act like a warrior. And you might be thinking to yourself, okay, why is it that I'm doing the meditation, but I'm not taking action? Same thing, right? Those mindset issues of imposter syndrome, perfectionism, not feeling enough, not doubting yourself, they're still holding you back from taking action. And on the flip side, those same core issues are not allowing you to stick to the rituals, and you're trapped into this illusion, this hallucination that taking action is going to be enough. That's not how the world works. You need both the yin, both the yang, right? I was talking to a client that I worked with 6 months ago, right? He was super stressed, super overwhelmed in his business, and now he's experiencing ease. He's experiencing fun. Clients just come to him.
I mean, most people never really experience what it feels like being in business and feel a certain sense of ease without stress in business. Yeah,
Right.
because this has also to do with our industry, that they have been indoctrinated by business coachings, right? And the business coaches telling them, gotta take action. If it doesn't work, send out more messages, more and more and more.
Right.
So they never really understood that the option of letting people come to me, that this even exists, that this is even possible in a certain sense, because they never experienced it. Yeah. And they cannot experience it if they put out the hunting vibe. And you cannot experience this.
Is this what you're experiencing now in your business?
The ease of people coming to me and without hunting, yes. Their brain is connected, as you were teaching me 6 months ago. Their brain is connected to, I have to take more action or to get more results. And if it doesn't work, then I buy another business coaching, because it must be the strategy. Instead of changing their person first, instead of changing the strategy.
And by the way, he's also doing his master's degree in physics while running a marketing agency, and he's planning on doing his PhD. Totally different person right now. And he was describing the idea of having the opportunity to work with another mindset coach, but he realized that that experience would have been a lot of therapy.
But because he's a specialist in therapy and overcoming emotional trauma or stuff like this, I never felt like I needed this. But what I needed is thinking more like a business owner, more like an entrepreneur. And that's why I started working with you.
That's why he chose to work together, because of this balance that I've been describing so far. So when you have this beautiful balance between the yin and the yang, that's when things start to massively change for the better. And this is my invitation to you. I'm doing a live event this month where we're diving deep into how the warrior shaman mindset, the yin and the yang, can drastically improve your business, your satisfaction, and the way that results show up in your business, how you can actually allow them to show up with more ease and without the stress of building a business. Like I said, this is not a cookie cutter approach of do, or meditate, meditate, meditate. That stuff doesn't work. You need a beautiful combination of both, and you need a personalized solution for you, not a one size fits all course that everybody needs to do the exact same thing. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter what your history is, doesn't matter what your vision is. Just do this and you're going to get results. We both know that it doesn't really work that way, right? Because you're different. You're special in your own way, right? And you might be thinking of your competition right now, or you might be looking at your competition and thinking, you know what? Why are these guys so much more successful than me? They're not better than me. They're not better coaches than me. They're not better entrepreneurs than me. Why is it that people are, giving them all the likes, all the clients are going to their programs, joining their programs, right? When I'm obviously the better choice. Well, really, the only reason why they're ahead of you is because they have a deeper understanding of what I've been describing so far, the yin and the yang. Same with the people that are having great results in the program I'm in, right? It's because Right now, they're studying the softer side, and they've had a lot of education on the take action side, right? They've taken different courses on taking action, on discipline and stuff like that. The warrior, right? The warrior mindset. And now they're complementing it with the shaman mindset of, healing and stuff like that. But there's still a few more elements missing from that. So that's the only reason why your competition is ahead of you, because they've taken this step a few years earlier than you, of having this deeper understanding of combining both the yin and the yang and how they're both necessary to your development. So if you want to catch up, I highly recommend you don't miss this event. There's a link in the description. Book your seat right now, and I'll see you soon.